Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer. We're going to look at something that literally every single one of us deals with, yet we almost never think about optimizing it, and that's everyday wound care. Today, we're exploring how a totally unique, patented product is taking what used to be just a standard, mundane routine and elevating it to a hospital-grade level, right in your own home. Think about it for a second. We usually treat a scraped knee, a sudden kitchen burn, or a minor cut as just a small inconvenience, right? But the reality is, wound healing is a critical medical process. It demands a safe, effective solution to prevent complications. For the longest time, the absolute most advanced treatments were strictly reserved for clinics. But what if you could have that exact same level of professional care sitting right there in your medicine cabinet? That kind of paradigm shift completely changes what you should be buying to protect your family. Now, when you're choosing a product for broken skin, absolute trust in the manufacturer is everything. Enter Saiwan Pharma. They come with a hallmark of premium Swiss quality. And here's the kicker. They aren't just a distributor, they are the direct manufacturer. So what does that mean for you? It means every single bottle comes with a rock-solid guarantee of manufacturing expertise and safety. It instantly elevates it way above your standard drugstore finds. So, let's officially meet the star of today's explainer, Vulnus Curatio. This is a 100 milliliter, fully professional-grade medical hygiene solution. Basically, it's a high-end antiseptic spray that's been specifically engineered for wound care. It takes the very best of clinical science and packages it beautifully and conveniently for your home. But you're probably wondering, what actually makes it work so well? Well, the secret to its incredible efficacy comes down to one number, 30. In this context, 30 stands for 30 ppm, or parts per million. That is the exact optimal concentration of colloidal silver used in the spray. And why does that matter? Because at this specific, high concentration, colloidal silver powerfully suppresses the growth of pathogenic microflora. It essentially shuts down microbial contamination, creating an environment where secondary infections just literally cannot thrive. Actually, the real secret sauce goes even beyond just the silver. Vulnus Curatio integrates something called the Cy14 Vulnus matrix. Now, this is a legally protected, completely proprietary, and fully patented functional component. You won't find this anywhere else. When you spray it, this matrix forms a uniform, invisible protective layer right over the wound. This shield stabilizes the antiseptic effect and actively optimizes tissue regeneration. It is seriously a masterclass in Swiss bioengineering. So, how does all this bioengineering translate to the real world? Honestly, it's incredibly versatile. We're talking about treating everything from your standard everyday cuts and abrasions to much more serious acute and chronic wounds. Spilled boiling water and got a nasty thermal burn? This is designed for exactly that. It's even utilized for postoperative stitches when directed by a doctor. Having this kind of wide coverage is exactly why it's such a smart, essential purchase for literally any household. Just to be super clear on the medical side of things, it's important to understand exactly what this product's positioning is. Vulnus Curatio is classified as a medical, sanitary, and hygienic product for external use. It provides local, topical hygiene. What it is not is a systemic, internal drug meant to treat deep-seated internal diseases. It's designed to be a highly safe, top-tier external barrier. Let's talk about the actual clinical benefits, because this is where it gets really impressive. When you use this spray, you are actively reducing the risk of infection and decreasing painful local inflammation. You're creating a physical protective barrier against outside pathogens, and you're actively supporting your body's natural repair process. These are not just marketing claims, guys. They are clinical realities optimized for medical practice, giving you unparalleled safety right at home. You know what might be the best practical advantage of this bottle's design? It's entirely touch-free. Think about it. When your child has a painful scrape or burn, the absolute last thing you want to do is rub a stinging ointment into it. Plus, this solution contains absolutely no aggressive chemical antiseptics. It's highly compatible with dressing materials and is heavily utilized by ambulance crews precisely because it is so incredibly safe and painless. So, applying this is wonderfully simple. It's just a quick 4-step process. First, clean the wound of visible dirt if you need to. Second, give the bottle a quick shake. Third, spray it evenly over the affected area from about 10 to 15 centimeters away. And finally, just let it air dry naturally. You can apply a sterile bandage if needed, and just repeat that 2 to 3 times a day. It is incredibly easy to administer this advanced care all by yourself. Just a quick heads up on storage and safety. Make sure to store your bottle at room temperature, somewhere between 5 and 25 degrees Celsius. Keep it out of direct sunlight, definitely don't freeze it, and naturally keep it out of reach of children. And keep in mind, if you are ever dealing with a deeply penetrating or profusely bleeding wound, always consult a doctor first. And of course, as we mentioned, this is for external use only. Bringing it all together, the ultimate takeaway here is that Vulnus Curatio is a completely unique product on the market. By combining a highly effective 30 ppm concentration of colloidal silver with their patented Psi-14 technology, the manufacturer has created a truly unmatched hygiene solution. Crucially, it holds all the necessary safety and medical certificates to guarantee its quality. It delivers safe professional-level wound care straight to you. It really is an excellent upgrade to buy for your home health toolkit. Which leaves us with this final thought. We invest so much time and money into keeping our families safe, yet we so often settle for outdated wound care. Knowing the clinical benefits, the totally pain-free application, and the unmatched Swiss-patented technology behind Vulnus Curatio, is your home equipped with the future of wound care? It's a premium solution that absolutely stands in a league of its own. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and here's to making informed, smarter decisions for your health and safety.